Hi, welcome to my new YouTube channel, Autism and Enlightenment, my personal journey. My name is Tish, I'm 53, and at the time of this recording, it's been less than 2 weeks since I've received a diagnosis that I am autistic. The personal journey part of the title, this is my personal journey, but there are things that I'm hoping to share that could help you. So the enlightenment part of the title is one, I've become enlightened to the fact that I'm autistic. Even though I've speculated for the past few years, it really it was front and center this summer, and which led me to the assessment, ultimately the diagnosis. So I have been enlightened to the fact that I am autistic, but there's another aspect to this, and that is I have been a spiritual teacher for about a decade now, where I have been teaching things like Reiki, the chakra system, meditations, different healing tools, things that I have shared that I have picked up along the way, other ones that I have created myself or I have retrofitted for myself that I have shared with others. And a lot of these videos and these insights I share on my other YouTube channel, and I'll put a link below to that one. And what I didn't realize in the past few years that I've been doing YouTube videos on the other channel is that those videos were coming through an autistic brain and seeing the world through autistic eyes. Now I know that any video that I create, I am consciously aware of the fact that I am autistic and that my brain processes information differently. So the enlightenment part, again, I plan on sharing different tools that maybe that I find online or things that make sense for me, maybe things that I develop as a result of knowing that I am autistic. And it's the enlightenment. Life has always been so strange for me. I've known a lot of people who have shared similar feelings to myself as I feel like I don't belong here, like I've been dropped from a different planet. And throughout life, the times in which it's like, I feel like other people don't understand me or that I'm not understanding other people in certain circumstances or situations. And so the enlightenment of finding peace in a world that isn't always peaceful for us as autistics. And anyway, so that's the enlightenment part. So it's autism and enlightenment tools that I'll be sharing, healing tools, maybe energetic tools that I will be sharing with you. There may be times, maybe different studies that I will share with you that I'm finding online. So one of the ways in which autism has helped me that I didn't know it through the autism lens is the way in which I process information. So prior to the diagnosis, I probably would have told you I see the whole picture. Really coming to realize that no, it's the whole picture that usually or at times is presented to me. And my brain immediately starts breaking things out or breaking things down. I call it deconstructing. So I'm seeing a large picture and my brain needs to take it in segments. So then as I'm breaking down whatever this situation is, then I'm able to see other elements within it easier. And as a result, I get a better understanding. And another result of that is by breaking it down into these smaller pieces, I am able to help people process information themselves, to see their larger picture that they've been stuck in, to see it in smaller pieces, to shift their perspective, to gain more clarity. And because my brain has been this great processor of information, not all information, that's why I'm not a doctor or an engineer. There's some things where my brain just scrambles with, but as an autistic person, I have found my lane, so to speak, my special interest. And I absolutely love doing what I'm doing, and I want to share it with you. So going forward, that's what this channel is going to be about, not just autism, but autism and energy work. So whether that's, again, as I said, Reiki, chakra work, locating the energy in the body, how can we alleviate that, like that constant level of anxiety that seems to be with us? You know, those kinds of things. And learning, you know, as I've been on my healing journey for 25 years, now with the autism diagnosis, understanding that when something comes up, if this is a trauma response or if this is something that my autistic brain is trying to process through. So it may be overwhelming and very anxious for me, certain emotions that I am processing through. Or is this, you know, a trauma thing, which is still a form of processing and healing through, and maybe it's an overlap of both. But those are the kinds of things that I plan on processing through. That being said, this is my very first video on this channel, and life is always changing and evolving, so I would imagine that this channel will too. I don't know where it's ultimately going to be, but this is the beginning, and I am excited for any of you that want to journey with me. I'm hopeful that these videos will be beneficial for other autistics that feel similar to me, maybe even loved ones of autistic people, to gain a better understanding and to learn more about the energy, because it's all energy, right? The anxiety is energy. When we are spending a whole lot of time preparing to do something, you know, we spend a lot of time scheduling things, right? Or a lot of us do, and preparing for whatever's on our schedule, even doing the video, all the time and energy that I have in my mind of how do I see this? How do I set my schedule in the day so I have time to be here without distraction? All of it's energy. And if we can learn how to go with the flow of that energy to make it work for us so we don't feel like we're fighting against the forces, or let me speak for myself, so I don't always feel like I'm fighting against the forces, if you will, to be more in the flow in a world in which was it made for us. And I'm hoping too that by having this video, there will be, I push things like authenticity, be your true self. And it's just interesting to me that this part of who I am has remained hidden for so long. And so now learning how to be authentically me in this world that, you know, throughout my lifetime, like, you're weird, or that's crazy, or whatever it may be, you know, especially when I get excited. The term I've heard throughout my lifetime is, you're really animated. Yes, I am. And I'm also very serious. It's like just always up in my head, thinking and processing information out. Anyway, so come with me on this journey. If this video helps one other person besides myself, because I have a feeling this is going to open up a lot for me as I'm navigating my true authentic self, then it is worth all the time and the energy that I'm putting into it. It truly is a blessing. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, and that way you'll be notified of new videos as they come out. Because I plan on being real in these videos, but honestly, I don't know how not to be. I mean, we all put on a mask to some degree, right? But everything that I share is going to be real as far as I have been able to process through it. Now, it may not fit for you, but I will be honest about what I am feeling, what I am interpreting, what I am sharing with you. You know, some days I may be like, oh, I'm going through a meltdown and that kind of a thing. Like, I have no idea what's to come. I know that my arms are open wide, embracing whatever the future is with a more clear and open view of who I am. Keep an eye on our videos and check out the description box below under each of those videos, because I plan to offer links to like free PDFs and videos, different courses, because again, I've already been teaching healing tools and spiritual tools. So whether we are autistic or not, a lot of those things are still really beneficial. So I want you to have access to those as well. So, all right, if you have questions or comments, please leave them below. This channel is about love. Love. Loving oneself for who and where we are today. I want this to be a safe space where people can share their thoughts, what they've been going through. All of us are walking through life with our own level of hurt as it is, our own level of suffering. This is a place to share lovingly. This, in an open forum, is about love. It is about healing. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you soon. Be well.